It was November 17th, 2013. 21-year-old Brandon Torres was sitting in the back seat of his friend's car after a night out. As they were driving, someone began firing shots at the car. Brandon had been hit. He was rushed to a hospital where he died from his injuries. Here's a story.
For 2013, Brandon Torres was 21 years old. And like typical 21-year-olds, he liked to hang out with his friends. They were hanging out at his house that night. Brandon's mom actually heard them talking about what they were going to do. Brandon wanted to go to the party. It sounds like his friends wanted to just hang out and stay home and relax. And Brandon encouraged them to go out, so they all left the house to go to a party. Around 2 in the morning, Brandon and his friends were sitting in a car in the 1600 block of West 44th Street in the back of the Arts neighborhood. At some point, some men approached on the street and flashed gang signs at Brandon and his friends. Brandon and his friends didn't really know what was going on. They really wanted no part of that and drove away. And as they sped away, the group of guys on the street fired several shots at the car. One of those shots unfortunately hit Brandon in the head. He was rushed to Stroger Hospital, but he passed away from his injuries. In November 2013, 21-year-old Brandon Torres was sitting in a car with friends in the 1600 block of West 44th Street in the back of the Arts neighborhood. About 2 in the morning, they saw some other guys on the street who were flashing some gang signs. Brandon and his friends tried to drive away, and as they drove away, shots were fired, hitting the car. Brandon was shot in the head. He was rushed to Stroger Hospital, but unfortunately passed away from his injuries.
Our kid and who he was and what he stood for did not belong there. I still today, I can't explain or reason why this happened.
I know somebody knows something. Mother's intuition's never wrong. This code of silence is ridiculous. Brandon did not deserve anything that happened to him. If anybody that knew him knows he didn't deserve it. Just say something.
Please, if you know something, come forward. Although we can never replace Brandon, we do want closure. And if I were in their shoes, I would do the same for them. It's just the type of person I am.